Existing drugs can get us through the worst phase of this pandemic, but pharmaceutical companies may not deliver to everyone who needs them. That's because they come with big price tags. Big pharma makes drugs. Companies register patents. That's a way to own the cure or the drug. This patent regime allows pharma companies to control the pricing, which means that everyone who needs a medicine may not get it. Let me give you some examples. Sofosbuvir. It's a drug that is used to treat hepatitis C. It is seen as a potential treatment for COVID-19 as well. It costs $5 to make. Listen to this carefully. It costs $5 to make. But in America, its current list price is more than $18,000. I have another example. Pirfenidone. It costs $31 for a 28-day treatment course. In the US, it is priced at well over $9,600. Let this sink in. $5 versus $18,000. $31 versus $9,600. Do you see this gap? Those tracking the role of Big Pharma expect more of the same when a coronavirus cure does become available. It's going to cost a lot. Gerald Posner is an American journalist, someone who has been investigating Big Pharma. He believes that pharmaceutical giants see this pandemic as a once-in-a-generation business opportunity.
The role of Big Pharma so far is what I would expect, which is they are all rushing in a race toward the finish line to try to develop drugs for treatment of COVID-19 and also to develop a vaccine, because they realize that those who are successful, this will be one of the biggest profit possibilities in literally a generation for these companies.
The developed world is the worst hit, but instead of cooperation, the race for a cure, the race for a vaccine has become a competition, a race in effect. Earlier this month, the European Union organized an online summit. Around 40 countries took part, and they have pledged more than $8 billion for a COVID-19 vaccine. Guess who stayed away? The United States of America. The US government believes American companies will get there first on their own. The American pharma giants that own or control several key patents and charge a bomb for any cure.
You have to compare it to other viruses, Ebola, AIDS, HIV. We know what those are like, and the antivirals that treat them, that treat malaria and other items, are very, very strong drugs. They have a lot of side effects, and they do help people who are very sick from dying. They prevent that. But they are not treatments in the general sense. And so people should expect treatments to come. They will slow the death rate, but they aren't going to be taken by the average person like they do for a cold or the flu. And when a vaccine comes, I think then the drug companies will either get together to be able to transfer it through the third world, around the world at the same time, or they may decide to make a great profit from it by moving it first into the Western countries.
The competition is getting more fierce, and Big Pharma wants to own the COVID cure. Eradicating the virus cannot be an exclusive right of any one global player. It is too big a job for a single company, or for that matter, a single country. And companies, for once, must be forced to put human lives above profits.